Can't hear you, Christian lady.
You lady! What are they going to speak about? Capitalism! Boom!
Communist!
You communist! You! Outsourcing! Good for the country! We love that for the country. Outsourcing you need to... I love hearing an Indian accent when I call BC.
I hate the worst thing. I hang up and read that.
I understand them perfectly.
They can pronounce my name.
And they're all called John. Country that outsources. If they would look around and they pay
We're getting a crowd. It's working.
for everybody that goes out. Anyone that is, you take a job from the United States, you take a job from the UK, you take a job from the factory, you put it anywhere else. I think the company should have to pay FICA. Companies have a right to make.
What is FICA?
Do they? That's your federal withholding, your social security. I think you should pay an unemployment tax or that job spaces out because now we have a worker who is not working in the United States. It's not working in the United States. So therefore, that company has to pay for the people that they outsource. I mean, that person doesn't get the money. Then it takes place, and the government has a place. Are you a communist? I'm not a communist. That's not communism. More socialism than anything else. But I think it's more right. I think you can have free trade if you do that. But you also have to take care of your company. I mean, the company has they also pay for the people that are supposed to be there. Well, if you're going to India, you're not getting the job back in the United States or back in the UK. I'm manufacturing in Mexico, or I'm manufacturing in El Salvador, or I'm manufacturing in China. I just took away manufacturing from the United States. I took away from whatever country it is. Therefore, for each person that you take a job away from, I think they need to pay the same thing as if that person was in the United States or in the UK. Even if they don't have the same education, the same qualification. Well, it's the same thing. You have someone in there, you have someone in your country that has the same qualification. I mean, how hard is it to answer the phone and say, hello, may I help you? This is, Dell. What's wrong with your computer? May I help you? I mean, it doesn't take, there are many people in the UK that are qualified for that. There are many people in the United States that are qualified for that. But yet they take those jobs in India because they can get it cheaper. But if they had to pay the same kind of money that they pay for insurance, for Social Security, for retirement, for unemployment, on that person in India, and it goes to the United States, it goes to the UK, or wherever country, for outsourcing, they have to pay. Then yeah, sure, if you want to outsource, go ahead. Because the person you took away a job from is now employed. America reserves its right to exploit laborers in other countries. But I disagree. I don't think it's a right to exploit other. That's what they consider their right. But it's not a right. You have free enterprises. They have a right to make money, but they do not have a right to take the jobs away from the people of the United States and the people of the UK. They don't have a right to do that. No one does. But to a degree, it's capitalism, but you still have your labor. And what you do is you say, okay, I'm going to make money off of you. You are going to have to pay your taxes to support my company when I go bankrupt because I can't budget. And so, and I'm going to outsource.
The government is voting for. They're the ones who put all this law for companies to run away from America or whatever.
Well, in fact, they give them right now.
They're going to pay $2,000 for taxes and everything. All the things they're going to pay for you. They go to India.
Exactly. But if they had, even on the $20, okay, if they had to pay their insurance, they had to pay Social Security, the unemployment taxes that you would if that person was working in the United States or in the UK, then the person, even if it's a smaller amount, and still money goes when Americans or people from England they retire or they're unemployed because that's what their job is, then it would take care of it. Because right now, they get benefits. The that can give you a big cut, you know, in your transport service. So therefore, and so now you make a bigger deal. Not only do you have to pay $20, but then you get, you know, you get a major cut in your bill. You know, and you can say, it's not saying that you're working, but now I think they would put those things back in, you know, and they would work them. And then you can at least have something for the people to think that there's like jobs from. You know, and I don't believe in giving capitalist. I am a capitalist. I believe in making money. But I also don't believe in taking away jobs, and I don't believe in taking advantage of your government and of your people. Because what's happening now is we are not paying taxes for our government, for your health care, for your basic social systems. We are paying taxes to take care of our big business. We are paying taxes to keep these insurance companies aboard. Yeah.
But they have to do that because now we have Asia, we have China, which is creating cheap products.
But they're not
The Americans don't, because the women and the way they pay their insurance and taxes, there's no way they can compete. So when they move to China, they move to India, they can compete with China.
But they're not even competing with the Chinese. The Chinese are taking over. I believe America owes more money to the Chinese than they do, you know, in any other country. Why? Because they keep Wall Street is not. You make money for trading what, air? You know? It's like, oh, I have this much air, I'm going to trade you this much air, and you're going to pay me for this much. Ah, well, we ran out of air, so all of the company falls, and you have to pay more. You can't get a loan on their house. You can't get a loan on a house. They're trading in things that don't even exist anymore. Yes. And see, that's the reason. All of these jobs are, even if you want to work, if you just want to be a basic laborer, you know, you can't even do that because there are no jobs for that. They're all being outsourced everywhere. And so I believe that we as people, stand up and say, hey, I'm not going to take this anymore. You know, when somebody calls or I get a phone call and I try to call Dell because my computer is not working or I need to order something and I get someone in India. Well, that's after I get like 5 different people that I finally get somebody to answer my question in India. Who's following a script? And then you tell me that someone from America can't do that, someone from the UK can't do that. You can't tell me as a recent high school graduate can't follow a script on a computer. Why? Because that person, because he's doing this, I think they'll speak his line or not his line, but they have to pay. With the government taxes that that worker was working in the UK or in the United States, they have to pay more. You know, so therefore those person who does not have a job, we can take care of him and we can do him retraining to something. And if not, bring those jobs back. It's time to bring the jobs back. Bring the manufacturing jobs back. Bring all of these jobs back so that we can at least have a chance at it. So what we're doing is we're making our youth late. What are they going to work for? You know, have you looked around at I have a young daughter and she's going to college. But she has many friends. They're working in pizza places. I mean, there's nothing wrong with pizza. I love pizza. You know, I mean, I want pizza. I love it. I can have my pizza. But these guys have 2 years out of college, and that's the best thing.